Greetings and a warm welcome to this week's edition of 401k Real Talk. This is Fred Barstein, contributing editor at wealthmanagement.com's RPA channel and CEO at Trow, TPSU, and 401k TV. I review all of this week's stories and select the most important and interesting ones, providing open, honest, and candid discussion you will not get anywhere else. So let's get real. First story. Though better than projected, the March jobs report is not projected to relieve market jitters. Expected to be 130,000 new jobs, March came in at 228,000 compared to just 117,000 in February. Many experts are predicting that the Fed will not change interest rates as concerns about inflation persist. Not yet baked into the job report is the glut of laid-off white-collar federal workers anticipate to hit the market, or the fewer construction and hospitality and leisure workers as a result of more restrictive immigration policies. Market uncertainty is likely to cause many employers to take a wait-and-see approach on expansion and hiring, with benefits, especially retirement plans, still a key driver in retention, even if recruiting takes a backseat. Next story. A federal appellate court reversed a judgment overturning the SEC's $93.3 million fine against Commonwealth, which could have wiped out almost a year's worth of profit. At issue is whether Commonwealth and advisors properly disclosed that clients were being charged higher mutual fund fees using Fidelity's clearing and trading platform, National Financial. The SEC claimed that over 80% of the $109 million in revenue sharing paid to Commonwealth over a 4-year period were at issue. The case was remanded back to the district court, citing concerns that they had granted the SEC's motion for summary judgment as opposed to conducting a jury trial. All of which did not deter LPL from offering $2.7 billion for Commonwealth, estimated to be more than 20 times EBITDA, with the question of whether the $93.3 million SEC fine was baked in to the price. Next story, published by the Georgetown Center for Retirement Initiatives, Gallagher Consultants reviewed the current state of PEPs, which had almost $10 billion at the end of 2023 and is estimated to have grown to $17 billion by the end of last year. Promulgated in Secure 1.0 and effective 1/1/21, the number of PEPs filed with the DOL is over 500, with Aon's $3.2 billion PEP on track for over $4 billion soon is estimated to be the largest, according to senior partner Rick Jones. Are PEPs growing faster or slower than expected? Gallagher estimates it could take as long as 10 years before we know, while Jones suggested that PEPs are on track to replicate adoption of cloud computing. While Aon focuses on larger plans, especially corporate spin-offs, others like GPS and Platinum 401k focus on smaller employers, which still must be sold one entity at a time. Though PEPs limit work and liability for employers and advisory firms, they will not achieve cost savings until they achieve scale. Final story, though many advisors and some record keepers are moving away from revenue sharing, their use is still rampant in the defined contribution world. Just as we once moved away from commissions to asset-based pricing in order for advisors to take on co-fiduciary status, it may be time to move away from revenue sharing for the sake of transparency. Read my recent wealthmanagement.com column about how revenue sharing is not well understood by plan sponsors and leads to distrust and confusion. And last but not least, this week's LinkedIn poll asked whether TPA should be rebranded. About 1/3 voted no, while 28% like retirement plan consultant or RPC, 26 defined contribution plan administrator or DCPA, and a whopping 18% like plan wizard. So those are the most important and interesting stories from the last week. I listed a few others I thought were worth reading, covering Convergence buys IPX, offering DC plans guaranteed income middleware. RIA valuations metric hit record highs. Senator Tuberville pushes for more crypto and 401k plans. Updated practices on retirement plan committee training, and an M&A guide for 401k plans. Please let me know if I missed anything or if you'd like to comment. Otherwise, I look forward to speaking to you next week on 401k Real Talk.